This is a brand new level 3 RuneScape account, fresh off Tutorial Island with one mission: complete the Inferno as fast as possible. Some people have years of playtime without ever owning an Infernal cape. It's definitely one of RuneScape's greatest challenges. I want to try some crazy methods with no restrictions to go from Tutorial Island to the Inferno in world record time. How long do you think it will take me?
Last name ever, first name greatest.
Do you like it? Solo mission. Looking good. As always, every second counts, even on Tutorial Island towards the speedrun, so I'm doing my interface along the way. Disabling level ups is a new one to add to the list. It will save me a bunch of time. Alright, here we go. Prepare for the mainland. Oh, a familiar face is over here. A kind stranger with a bond. First order of business is to drop absolutely everything. Then we're going to get a few items from Mr. Solo Mission over here. Here we go. Yes, please. Buying a house speedrun. Straight away, we've got a house from the trust fund. Thanks, Daddy. Some more help from the kind stranger. He invited me over to his house. If you don't know, we are doing prayer as the first order of business, and I've got a weird one. Org bones on the gilded altar give 490 XP. Look at the XP. It's flying in. All the levels in the chat box. That's crazy. Holy. These are the best prayer XP per hour until I get to level 70. These org bones actually cost me 60k each because they're so rare and there are so few in circulation. You get them from this place. Who goes here? Yeah, that's the problem. I hired a runner to unnote the bones for me. No time wasted, no expense spared. We're 25 minutes in and I'm about to hit 70 prayer. There we go. I can stop hemorrhaging money. For now. Superior bones are slightly better and a hell of a lot cheaper. Look at that XP. 2.7 mil XP per hour. Done. Level 74 prayer. We are keeping it there. For comes to the Inferno, there really is only one option. I've got to range it. Luckily for me, I've got some bright ideas on how to level range as quickly as possible. Here we go. The next donation. We're flying straight over to the Fishing Guild with the skills necklace because I'm going to start off my range training by using a dwarven multi-cannon. Start dwarf cannon quest. Hello, sir. Because I skipped one phase of dialogue, I'm having to drop trick to get 6 railings for this quest. This is horrendous. It's like this guy knows what I'm doing and he's just messing with me. Dwarf cannon done, and I can fly straight over to Waterbirth with a teleport tab. No quest needed. Everything I could ever want for the early range levels in the supplies. Here we go. Now, while I'm cannoning rock crabs, I'm actually going to be running around on my main to make sure they're all active so I'm hitting as many as possible, and also knifing on the speedrun account with range potions. Hawkeye, this should be very fast. All right, we are zooming right now. I'm constantly leveling, so I constantly need to drink range potions to keep on top of the max boost. We're just over an hour in, and I'm actually ahead of schedule. There it is, 40 range. I can equip all the Robin Hood stuff. I can use the rune knives as well. This method was the fastest I could think of with the knives, the cannon, the second account running round, and we're getting 114k XP an hour at level 42. All right, come on, last couple of hits. Yes, there we are, 45 range, and I'll just drop everything on the floor. I don't need this stuff. My main can pick it up. And my next move is possibly one of the most interesting ones on my speedrun so far. 45 range. If you know, you know. It's the level I need for chin chompers. We're going to clan wars. Are you ready for the most one-sided war in history? Oh, it seems like we've got some opponents to fight. Hello, boys and girls. There we go. We're going to be getting some huge XP in here. I am looking forward to this. It's going to be super fun. I'm chinning a massive stack of people right now. Chins hit up to 9 targets, and we currently have 15 people standing in a 2-tile radius, which means I'm going to be getting some crazy XP rates. I'm chinning an account that has less than negative 64 range defense, which means I guaranteed hit on it every single time. Even if that account is 99 defense, it won't make a difference. This means I'll never hit a 0, so I don't need any range accuracy bonus. I can just wear prayer bonus all the way. The only factors that affect your max hit are your range level and gear with range strength. Oh my, I'm getting 320k XP an hour at level 47 range with a max hit of 8. That is unheard of. Level 55 range. I can now throw red chin chompers, which has increased my max hit. So at level 55, we're looking at about 460k XP an hour. 65 range, that's huge because I can use black chins. Black chins actually target 10 people instead of 9 people. So that's way more XP per hour, plus all that bonus range strength. Nearly 700k XP an hour at level 66. This is way better than I thought it'd be. Once again, playing the game as the developers intended. I've got accounts in the stack chugging brews as well, which I've given out to all the workers, costing a fair bit. And yeah, they are actually getting paid less than minimum wage, but that's just good business. All right, time is up. That is the end of my first 2-hour chinning session. If you don't subscribe, the workers don't get paid. Okay, fine. They're getting 7 mil per hour. Round 2, new map. We've got some fresh faces in the stack. I'm pulling up on 80 range, so I'm going to switch to long fuse for a bit, which means I get defense and range XP. Every chin is a level right now. We're just absolutely zooming. Here is level 80 range. Gonna get a big buff now because I can wear Missouri. Timed perfectly with 45 defense as well for the Zyro Vams. That's a ton of range strength I've just gained. I'm in a weird spot on this speedrun because the more I train, the longer it takes, and I don't want it to take long. It's a speedrun after all. However, the more I train, the faster the cape will go, and I'll have a higher chance of success. If I was better at the game, I'd probably head to the Inferno right now. But anyway, there is 60 range, so I can now wear the Odium Ward for my last piece of range strength. Session 2 is over, and sadly, we do have to pay the workers again. Welcome to Falador Park, the next step in destruction. I must be single-handedly keeping the brew economy alive right now. This is huge. Level 70 defense. I can now use Rigor. Let's read the Dexterous Prayer Scroll. Rigor, thank you very much. The DPS is about to start flowing on rapid. New XP an hour just dropped. 1.1 mil per hour. What? At 83 range, that is incredibly fast. It has been very enjoyable, but it's the end of the road. Level 85 range. I'm stopping here. That's what I wanted. I can now wear the Twisted Bow. It would be rude not to come and test the max XP an hour of this method on the main with all the gear while we've got the guys together. 1.4 million XP an hour. It's actually similar to the Zabak method in Tombs of a Massacre, which got nerfed because it was too strong. Quick shout out to all my employees for making this training method so good. It hasn't even been 7 hours yet, and I'm done with chinning. I can wear a Twisted Bow and use Rigor. I'm the world's best sugar baby. Unfortunately, before I attempt the Inferno, I have to get myself a fire cave. I'm not a massive fight cave demon, but I'm gonna try and go fast. Fire cape all done and dusted. We're sprinting straight over to the Inferno. No time wasted. That was 32 minutes. The fire cape will not even be worn. Let's trade this in, and then now we can attempt the Inferno.
UK, we about to get down.
Who killing them in the UK? Everybody gonna say UK. Reluctantly, cause most of this press don't fuck with me. Still one said, tell it cool down, down. Don't ever fool now.
So, I think I slightly underestimated the difficulty of this Inferno run. And as you can see, we're coming to do a little bit more training. The goal is to get 75 defense. With low stats, low hit points, and no ancients, it's just a bit too much to manage. Okay, so I just got level 87 range, and in a couple of chins time, we should be looking good for 75 defense. There we go. You know, I just wanted to help out the people some more. I'm a generous guy. This has to be the run. I've got full Justy and an Elysian Spirit Shield now. The main issue I was having on my first run is that I've got to chin the nibblers, which means I get into some sticky situations. I'm also starting every wave at 78 hit points, and I'm not used to that. I'm normally at 99. So that requires some pretty clean gameplay. On top of the fact that I can't heal up with Ancients, means that I've got to be super careful in this Inferno run. Oh my god, I missed that. Eat. I'm so glad I ate, because I think I just tick ate that. Oh my days, we're back to blowpipe specking now. Oh, I've got a light bearer on, but it really does take me a long time to get my hit points back. That's not good. I would say I'm pretty decent at Inferno, but I'm not like some of the robots you see nowadays. I definitely have a mistake in me, and those mistakes really add up, because if I make one, I have to sit there and wait for my special attack to recharge multiple times. Yeah, I know, it doesn't really sound like a speedrun, does it? Alright, please heal me, blowpipe. Hit good numbers. Yes! Decent. I've made it through the waves. I've been brewing up before waves to 91 hit points. That's how safe I've been playing it here. Let's finish this speedrun.
We gonna take it out.
Is that it? Yes, the Infernal Cape speedrun is done. Although when does it finish? Do I need to get it on my back for it to finish? There we go, the Infernal Cape. 3 hours and 11 minute cape. That is pretty long. A lot of blowpipe specking. Alright then, what is the damage hands? Ooh, 16 hours. I probably could have done it about 4 to 5 hours faster if I didn't have some minor inconveniences. What? We're just gonna have to accept that run because the total cost was over $1 bill.